This is Julien, and I'm here in Times Square in New York City, and what we're going to jump into here is a segment from Transformation Mastery Live. And in this segment, we discuss unity, belonging, and how in the end, we're not so different after all.
Will you commit right now to authenticity? Say yes! Commit to stop believing the lie that you're not good enough. Say, fuck that lie. The lie that you bought into these years, your entire life. Fuck that lie. That lie that's been ruining your life, been ruining your experience of you. Commit to letting it go now. Say yes! Again! And let's all commit, and this might be our most important pact together, to taking this newfound wholeness, this newfound authenticity with us into this world. And add a more real impact, an impact that will bring people back to their core, away from the lie that they bought into. Commit to this, say yes!
A lot of us have no one we can really confide in, no one we can really open up to, no one we can really talk to about some of the things we're going through and some of the stuff that's really authentic to us. Like most likely, some of the things you might have shared with the group here, you can't really share with your friends or even your family. And just being able to put it out there and not be judged for it, have people acknowledge it, acknowledge you, and then help you with it is, I mean, an incredible feeling. You know, this feeling of unity versus isolation, this feeling of not being alone. So really take it in and look at also the other stories you might have heard. I'm sure there are different aspects with each people that you related to. You might think, oh, it's just me, but there's that saying, the more personal the wound, the more universal the wound. So, to expand on this, we're going to do the next process. And this one I love. It's a fun one. What I'm going to have you do here is set your notepads and papers down, and let's all walk to behind the chair, this little part of the room. And you're all going to go on this side of the room, on the left side of the room. Building on this sense of isolation. Okay, this is like one of the biggest lies we all buy into. It's like everything about us is unique. Everything's so fucked up about us. Everyone else is better than us. You go on social media, you just see different sides of people. Even in your day-to-day life, the people you interact with are always putting on a certain front. You know, authenticity is what we're all craving, but also what we're running away from and trying to hide. And what we're going to do here, to kind of amplify this sense of unity and add a little fun, is we're going to play a little game. Can you guess what that game is? Yes, never have I ever. So I have a few questions I'm going to ask you here. And the only requirement is be honest. And basically the game is never have I ever. So if I say, never have I ever done X, Y, Z. If you have, you go to this side of the room. If you haven't, you stay on this side of the room. And some of these are quite chill, some of these are funny, some of these are quite personal. You will probably be surprised by how many people have done that thing or are similar to you and how connected we really all are. Never have I ever lied to a friend. Lied to a friend. You've never lied to a friend. All right, good. Everyone on this side. Next question. Never have I ever stolen something. All I can say here is holy shit. Okay, next question. Never have I ever doubted my sexuality. Fucking surprising, huh? Never have I ever kissed someone of the same sex. Kissed someone of the same sex as you. If you're a girl, that means you've kissed a girl. If you're a guy, you've kissed a guy. Yes. Yep. Good. Everyone to this side. Next question. Never have I ever been unfaithful. If you've cheated, okay. Never have I ever gone to the bathroom and not washed my hands. Next question. Never have I ever gone to the bathroom and not washed my hands today. If you've not washed your hands today, go on that side. Okay. I guess you can move back on this side, less people. High five the people. No. Never have I ever eaten food out of a trash can. Either public or at your own place, like if you throw something away. Eating food out of a trash can. If you have, on this side. Never have I ever farted in public, smelled it, and loved it. Never have I ever farted during sex. If you have, to this side of the room. If you farted during sex, to this side. Since we're on the topic, never have I ever sharted in public. What is sharted? When you fart and shit comes out. Shit comes out. And you're walking around with a little bit of shit in there in public. Yeah, in your entire life. Okay, never have I ever had an STD scare. A scare. That doesn't mean you had it, but that means you were worried about it and might have gotten checked up on it. Never have I ever cried out of loneliness. Cried out of loneliness. Never have I ever been heartbroken. Okay. Never have I ever hated my life. Never have I ever wished I was someone else. If you wish you were someone else, walk to the other side. Never have I ever sexually fantasized about my parents, one of my parents. Just FYI, if you've ever been on a porn site and you just see the amount of incest porn there is, my guess is a lot of you held back here. There we go, there we go. Never have I ever masturbated to porn. If you're a guy, never have I ever tasted my own cum. If you're a girl, never have I ever tasted my own juice. And the last one, never have I ever lied during this exercise. If you lied and should have walked but you didn't, go to that side. Okay? Now, notice with this one here, some serious questions, a lot of wacky questions, some extreme questions, but every time it wasn't just you walking to the other side or you staying on one side, except for the one person with porn. And it's so easy to really think that there's something wrong with us, so we're fucked up, that we have weird thoughts, we did weird things, and we hold on to that self-hate. Like, what the fuck, why did I do this? But guess what? You're not alone. You know, and we're so good at putting on these fronts, trying to be cool at the time. No, just look at this sense of unity and connectedness, even with a fun exercise like this. Okay, so give yourselves a fucking hand.
This is the first time I ever felt like I fit in anywhere. I'm not even joking. This is crazy. I'm crying so much from fear and from happiness at the same time. I don't even know what it means. You're real.
Bring it in. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I found out about you about a year and a half ago. I even like showing my mom your stuff, showing my friends, my female friend. Even my mom's like, you know, Julian's right. He's making me change my life. She like opened up to me about stuff, and she's like, I'm gonna change this, you know, the stuff you showed me. So it's like, I'm so happy that it's like, okay, it's changed my life, but even my mother, you know, and just things like you guys changed my life. Thank you so much. And the direction with this is like,
Thank you,
I'm
man.
so grateful.
Thank you very much. I had no idea it could be so powerful. I haven't felt this great ever. Like, it really is fucking amazing.
This is like paradigm shifting, life changing work.
Thank you, man.
I'm so at peace. And I don't know how I can repay you, but you're doing the best, so I love you for it. I
Thank you,
appreciate
man.
it.
As soon as you're like, promise to be authentic, that hit it for me. Then you're like, thank yourself, that hit it for me. Right on top of that, and at the end you're like, love, hug your inner kid from when you were a kid and tell yourself you love yourself. That just hit it home, man. Thank you so much. Keep doing it up, man.
That changed everything. I needed that.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Congratulations.
That was really special. I just want to say thank you, man. That's all I gotta say, man. I never felt like that ever in my life. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really did not know what to expect. It was really beautiful. Like, you're really amazing. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Julien.
Thank you, Julien. I really appreciate it. Not just for me, but like for everyone in here. It's magic.
I can't remember the last time I cried, honestly. Like, I battled depression for years. Like, 6 months ago, my worst point, I put like suicide plans, pen and paper. Like, and this was like the first glimpse of like, I don't have to hate myself. Like, there's, you know, it's a long work in progress, but I mean, like, this was honestly like life-changing stuff. So it's like, I really can't thank you enough.
I had my guts ripped out by someone who was my best friend. Literally. I mean, like really, like my best friend for like 12 years, really friends and everything. And I experienced betrayal from someone I never thought I would have experienced. And it fucked me up for months. I don't know if you read this stuff, but that's what inspired me to see your work, honestly. I'd never experienced such deep pain before in my life, and I don't feel it anymore. And I want to convey to you that I've experienced the worst pain in my life, and I feel free of it finally. I finally feel free of it after months and months of feeling, you know, near suicidal. I can't express to you how much I thank you right now, but I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I mean it. I mean it. I've never felt this, and I needed it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If we're related, we'll meet. So today I feel like I've met my family, and everybody else here has also.
It's just amazing that something like this exists, that people can share with each other what they feel.
All the time I felt like there was something missing. I really feel like I've just addressed all these problems that have been like sitting inside of me.
He's given me and everyone else in the room today tools to really let go of the baggage that you accumulate throughout your life.
I've been hanging around with people for 2 years. I have like a stronger connection to some of you right now than I have with them.
Now I'm sure that this is the right path.